It's the enemy. The enemy's approaching.
Yeah.
Our sworn enemy.
Yeah. Told you. Hey, you okay? Huh? I mean, you and the Agnian officer transformed into a weird thing. Yeah, well, for what it's worth, that didn't seem to do any damage or anything. Hey, Uni. Go ahead and take point, looking for hostiles, will you? Until we make it back to Colony 9. Gotcha! Lance, that's really not You're the most depleted out of all of us, mate. It's a long way to Colony 9. If you want to make it back in one piece, you'll need to be careful. Much fighting on way back, probably. Yeah, you've got a point. So, we done? Can we head on? You are now controlling Uni. Uni takes the healer role, and her class is Medic Gunner. Healers play an extremely important role as they can restore hit points, HP, revive incapacitated allies, and provide various other means of support. Using arts that place field effects on the battlefield will use the talent art icon to flash green, or cause even. And your talent art gauge will charge up a lot. Actions that support your allies, such as applying buffs, removing debuffs, or raising fallen allies, also count as role actions, charging your talent art gauge bit by bit. By gaining the power of Ouroboros, the party were freed from the shackles of the Flame Clock. So I guess the journey ahead is going to take us home, back to Colony 9, where we will find out, tragically, none of our friends want anything to do with us anymore, as we are now Ouroboros, and therefore, we are the enemy of all Homs kind? I suppose we're Homs? Are we meant to be Homs? They made a big deal about Vandom being human, and like we'd never seen one before. Is that leading into the idea that we're Homs and we don't know what a human is, even though that's basically what we are? I mean, right now I'm high into you. You know what I'm trying to get at here. Or is the idea that we're all clones, and therefore we have no... Oh my gosh, is that forever nothingness? I was about to just jump down there. I'm sure glad I didn't. Noah! Sir, please be cautious. We're on the edge of absolute annihilation. I should probably be trying to get out of here, but I guess now's as good a time as any to go ahead and tell you folks the story of me trying to get Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because I did not get the digital copy. I wanted to get it physical so I could add it to my Xenoblade Chronicles game collection. And so I got up. First thing I did was I went to work, and then the second thing I did was I opened up the map so I could try to figure out where the heck we are. Let's see, how did I do that again? Area map. There we go. So if we go down here, we will get to a point of interest. I couldn't tell if we could go any further north. This is definitely how we get back to Colony 9, though. Maybe let's go the other direction and see if we can go the other direction at all, and just see how far we can push that. And then, when the game inevitably tells us, hey, there's an invisible barrier here, you need to go back to Colony 9 to progress the plot, then we'll go progress the plot. But I want to see the very edges of the border that we can reach. So, I go to work Friday. The game is out. I'm excited. I get off work a little bit early, which was handy because my boss had somewhere to be. And so I go to my usual spot where I buy video games, which is Target, which might seem a little bit weird because it's not specifically a game store. But if you have a Target Red card, folks, you can save 5% on your purchase of the video game. And I absolutely did that. No regrets. Except that's normally what I do. I didn't get to do it with this game, because with this game it was sold out. I'll include a picture of the empty space where it should be, and I asked someone there about it, and they said, oh yeah, no, those didn't last very long. We burned through the entire supply this morning. And I went, okay, that's a shame. So I leave the Target, and I'm looking around at my other options. There's plenty, you know, I could always go to the old Wally World, or Walmart if I wanted to, but I'd rather not. Best Buy's a little bit of a drive, but I say, you know what, okay, there's a GameStop not far from here. Now, I tried to avoid GameStop, as I find going to GameStop, at least historically, has been a bit like walking into hell. and asking the devil, like, can you just sell me a video game? And he's like, sure, kid, but let's talk about your soul. I want a little piece of that too. And you're like, no, please, I just want the video game. And that's usually what it's like going to a GameStop. But I said, you know what? We'll give it a shot today. We'll give it a red-hot go, and maybe it'll work out for us. Also, yeah, we can't explore very much around here. A darn shame. Maybe we should go ahead and check on our Collectopedia cards and see whether or not... Let's see. How did I do that before? I've already forgotten. Did we go to quests and then Collectopedia cards? There we go. It looks like we have everything we need for this one. Nice! So we can, thanks now to crack on with backlog of maintenance. We got a tool belt for that, which is kind of cool, maybe? Wait, I can do it again? More parts for fix... I don't know if I would want to do that. So we can help out Fox here to get a black mask. Awesome. And then that one is not repeatable, but maybe because we don't have all of those items. It does feel nice. Yes, we got an attack stone for it. We could do it again. Will we get an attack stone again? No, we got just affinity and XP. So I guess that's the reason they are repeatable. It's just so you can get some extra rewards. Princess Van braces.
If you want the job done right.
Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean, Uni.
If you want the job done right.
That, yes, if you want the job done right. Of course, I know what you mean. So I assume I could just keep doing this until I ran out of items, but I don't reckon I'll do that. What I will do is I'll hop over to characters and accessories and see whether or not some of these things would be better suited for us. So right now we've got boost auto attack damage by 58%, but we could have, let's see, reduces aggro generation from healing arts. Okay, well, we know who should have that one. Boosts damage dealt when attacking higher level enemies. Boosts auto attack damage by 66%. Okay, so this is just an evolution of an object we currently have. Boosts damage dealt to terrestrial life. Boosts damage dealt to machines. Boosts damage dealt to aerial life. Boosts amount of HP healed from using healing arts. So that's currently what Uni has. And I think we'll leave that on Uni. I don't really know if we have a reason to take that off of Uni, considering... Hold on, just a tick here. I noticed that... Okay, alright, I get it now. So the symbols next to the items to the left of them, I assume that's the attacker symbol, the healer symbol, and oh yeah, I mean it's even on our character portraits. So it's suggesting that, hey, you should put one of these on your attacker character, which is exactly what we'll do. Alright, that's good to know. So right now, Uni has a harvest necklace. We could put this on there to reduce aggro, but I haven't really noticed Uni getting a lot of aggro. It definitely seems like Lance here is getting most of it, which is kind of what we would want. And it doesn't look like we have any objects. Oh, yeah, we do. So he's already got the Bronze Temple Guard. So we were right. Look at that. We were right to put that on him. We just kind of worked that out. And then this boosts block rate by 20% versus maximum HP, which is also recommended for our tank character. He almost dies a lot, so both extra HP and extra block rate would be handy for this character. I'm not really sure which would be better. Let's swap over to this one, though, and we'll see if maybe that keeps him from almost dying less often, or if it prevents him from almost dying more often. Oof, words are difficult sometimes. But I guess now's as good a time as any to continue the story that we had there. So I go to GameStop. I go through the door, and the very first thing I notice is that there's one person working there, and they're engaged in conversation with someone who is trying to sell their Switch, but they're mostly just talking about cats. And I said, okay, I don't want to engage in whatever this conversation is. Oh, hold on. So that's group heal. I've got another ability that is daze, and then I have field attack up. Alright, get in here, gang. Okay, they just don't get in there. Maybe I'm just as bad as placing them as Uni's AI is. That's a possibility that I haven't considered. So I can inflict daze, but I feel like there's a few other steps that need to be taken before that. So it's kind of useless for me to even use that art, which is a shame. I suppose I could heal everyone if I wanted to. Not that they need it, but we'll just keep him healed up. And then we will, you know what? I'm going to put this back here so that Noah can do all of his back attacks. Yeah, while inside of the power-up ring. So I go into the GameStop, and the whole conversation is taking place about the cat, and I walk all around the store, and I do not see Xenoblade Chronicles 3 anywhere in the store, and I'm getting a little bit worried that maybe they don't have it, and that's concerning, but I end up waiting until the girl selling her Switch realizes she needs to go get something out of her car, and then, you know, the girl working behind the counter is like, okay, can I help you real fast, sir, while she's out there doing that? And I was like, yes. I'm looking for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Do you have it? And she goes, yeah, we were shipped a lot of them. Most of them to fulfill pre-orders. And I went, oh. She goes, yeah. So we only had 3 extras. And I went, oh. She goes, yeah. But I still have 2 of those left. I went, oh. So 2 copies of the game. This game is apparently selling really well, because Target sold out of it. GameStop had a bunch of pre-orders, and then of those pre-orders, they only had 3 copies that weren't pre-orders, and 2 of them were left. Oh my gosh. So I got one of those, and I went home, and now I'm playing the game. And you follow along, you get the idea. It's not that fascinating of a story. I did skip the part where I went to the Home Depot and had just a lovely conversation with the man there about Star Wars and how I really did need a hose because we were in the middle of a drought. No, I don't really care about grass. I really don't care about that at all. I'm not at all concerned about grass, but I need a way to get water to my trees, because I have a lot of really big trees, and the little ones are starting to go brown on me, and that means the big ones, I mean, they can dig deeper and wider for water, but the ground's getting dry. So I have to water my yard just to get water to the trees, because I don't want to lose my trees, but now I have to deal with grass, and what I was thinking about doing, and I talked to the man about this. Oh, no, I didn't. I talked to someone else about this. Okay, well, I talked to the man about Star Wars. I was thinking about burying pipes in the yard that would deliver water underground, right? So they'll have holes drilled in them every so often. And then I just turn on a faucet, and it waters down where the roots are. And so we don't lose water to evaporation, and we don't lose water to grass, which no one wants. Rather, we just get the water right to the roots of the trees, and that way I don't have to worry about them dying. Hopefully the drought will be over soon. This is far from the first drought we've ever had. I'm not too pressed about it, if I'm being honest with you. They come and they go. I remember a few years ago, we had a season of rain that seemed like it was never going to end.
There is still monsters about, is that what you mean? I know.
Why is she talking like that? that didn't even sound like Uni. I see monsters about, I know. That sounded like someone at the office needed to fill in some extra lines for her. Oh my gosh. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, we had a season, this has been a few years ago, where it seemed like it rained every day. It was constantly overcast, and it rained every day for weeks, and people were complaining about it, and I remember being, you know, on social media saying things like, oh, all of you jokers are going to complain about this now, and as soon as we're in the middle of the next drought, you're all going to be like, I wish it would rain, and not even, 2 weeks later, not probably longer than that, a couple months, the rain had stopped, it was really dry, and everyone goes, oh, we haven't had rain in ages, and I had the opportunity to respond to all of them saying, excuse me, but you might remember this post you made about how upset you were with all the rain. Hey, you remember that? No, I didn't really do that, though. I'm not that terrible of a person. I'm not gonna rub that in. I mean, not, like, on social media for the whole world to see. Oh, I was wondering why she wasn't pulling out a flute, and I realized she is not an Offseer. That is a strictly Noah task. Thank you, Noah, sir. Good man. I do not remember the earlier games forcing you into combat so often so early on, but also, I played the first game when it came out, and was that 2020, I believe? And then I played the second game immediately after. So I will confess that my memory of the early games of both of those is not super sharp. The story stands out, but the actual early game mechanics, maybe we were being forced into combat encounters at every turn. But it certainly does feel like everything in this world is hostile, and if you get even within 100 yards of them, they will chase you down and try to consume your flesh. And I'm not here for it. I'm trying to progress the plot a bit. I know early on, my first 3 hours of gameplay, I was meandering around, just exploring the world, and willingly fighting everything to kind of get my head wrapped around combat. I feel like I got there, and I'm ready to just get back to Colony 9, and the inevitable, you're our enemies now moment that we all know was coming, and we're all looking forward to. Did I get here this way? Is this the path I took to reach this destination? Because none of it rings is familiar.
I'm fine.
Oh, this pool!
I'm not sure how to feel, that's all.
Yeah, no, that's understandable, Noah. I remember this pool. Alright then, I do know where we are and I know where we're headed. This is where our campsite... Hey, there's our campsite. I don't know if we need to stop by there for any reason. We can just save in the menu if we need to save. And... Oh, there is... Is that like an affinity symbol? Like a mission or conversation? Let's do an interaction.
I'm just gonna lie here and you can't stop me.
It just says rest spot. Is that just what the rest spot... So we can level up, use bonus XP to increase levels. Do I have enough to increase our levels all to 12, I guess? I really shouldn't be doing this, because when you're, at least in previous games, and I assume it works like that in this game, if you are a much higher level, or even just at the same level as the enemies you are fighting, you get less XP from them. Which means that we probably want to put off using our bonus XP as long as we can, so we don't level up too far past the enemies in the area. Hold on a minute. No, go back down there. Go back down there. What was that last option? Clean clothes.
Much better.
How did we do that? Did we just take them off, hang them from a tree, and beat them? And then we also have save. Okay. Well, we're going to carry on. It's just the symbol for the campfire. Looks like the affinity symbol in other games, such as X. And I assumed we might have an affinity conversation we could have there that would boost the love and rapport that we all have between each other. Although I guess we've known each other since we were children, so what more can we really do to help that along? Also, we're taking a bit of a dandy shortcut here on the off chance it helps us avoid any sort of unnecessary combat encounters. And also, yeah, I'm picking up every little object I see lying around here. Why an exclamation mark? Were we told about that before? Were we told what that meant?
We'll be out of the valley soon.
I mean, level 20's a bit high. Not sure if we have much to talk about with the brass. What are we going to tell him? Listen, Vandam was there. That's right, Vandam. Yeah, from the other games. And he had a glowing rock inside of a container, or something. And now we're all Ouroboros. And we bound ourselves with some other characters who may be important to the plot later. And we defeated Wild Ride. I mean, what more could they possibly want from us? That seems like a pretty clear explanation to me.
Riku's so sleepy.
Also, is Riku an Ouroboros now? I feel like no.
Oh, to be a carefree Nopon.
Just hold out a little longer. We'll be back soon. Oh! Look! Friendlies!
That's what you think.
Hey! It's me! Lance from...
What a shock! The thing Vandam said would happen is happening.
Cut it out! We're your friends here from Colony 9!
It does feel like
They're not
everyone is
listening,
being kind of mind controlled.
Don't they recognize us?
Because there was that moment in
No,
combat earlier with the Agnians where Noah suddenly like
Noah?
broke through and realized, wait a minute, this isn't
We'll just
right.
have
What's
to
going
fight
on
back.
here?
Fight back! You're crazy!
Just don't kill them.
Oh, is that all?
Easier said than done.
Wine later. It's time.
Why is Riku here? What do the Nopon have in all this? What is their involvement? I need answers to these questions. Also, let's just, I don't know, we'll do days, because why not? And then also we will do power-up circle back here, but so far away from everyone that's not particularly handy. Alright, let's target this guy. Focus attack, and maybe that way they'll end up inside of my circle of magic. Now that's how you heal, Uni. You see how Lanz isn't about to die? We're going to be doing that a lot throughout the course of this combat encounter. Well, I mean, it's not going to be a very long combat encounter, so maybe a lot is a bit of an exaggeration.
Crap! What is going on? We're on the same side!
They keep coming, Noah.
And they won't stop coming, they won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming.
And now the whole world will be your enemy.
Oh, that's right. I guess it wasn't Vandom.
Turn out.
No, Vandom said it as well, basically.
Watching you.
It was Wild Ride, though, who said that.
The world, our enemy.
Huh? What was that?
If we get any closer to Colony 9, we're just going to end up getting surrounded. We've no choice. We're gonna have to head back!
Presumably our Agnian friends will realize this as well soon, and we can all team up and become best friends and go on a wild adventure. Yeah, there it is. They figured it out.
How are they so good at finding us? What's going on here? Tyon!
That light. Is that?
What is it?
I'll explain later. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here.
Fortunately, they don't seem to be interested in running. They just want to walk at a set pace, so they're giving us plenty of opportunity to get away, which is very useful for us. Melnath's shoulder. Interesting. Okay. Hey, we're the Agnians now. You are now controlling Mio. Mio takes the defender role, and her class is Zephyr. Defenders draw an enemy's aggro towards themselves to prevent their allies from being attacked. Use guard and evasion arts to reduce the damage you take. Of course we will. Whenever you draw enemy attention to yourself, your talent arts icon will flash blue, and your talent art gauge will charge up a lot. Actions which interfere with enemy attacks, like blocking, evading, or interrupting them with reactions, also count as roll actions, charging your talent art gauge bit by bit. Can we go back and fight? Can we, like, hold our ground and defeat all the Agnians? It does look like it's going to let me engage in... No, it's not. Never mind. They're just going to stand there and look menacing. Okay, well, let me ask you this then, game. Do we have any friends back at our camp that we can help out? Oh, no, it's all just the same Colony 9 gang. That's a bit odd considering we've never met any of them. But that's fair. You know, video games, they're video games. Is there something hidden behind the waterfall? It doesn't look like there is. I'm disappointed, Monolith. You know the video game rules. It's one of the first rules of gaming. If a waterfall exists, there is something hidden behind it. And you have let me down in a way that I don't know if I'm going to be able to forgive or let go. You did that a lot in X as well, and I'm just very flustered and frustrated. People, they're not following along. Zelda, you can almost always guarantee there'll be something behind that waterfall. Alright? Mario? Sometimes. Sometimes there's like a hidden star back there.
We need to get some distance or they'll find us.
I mean, they were standing right back there and they didn't engage with us, so I reckon we're probably fine as long as we don't try to get past these invisible barriers and we follow the path that the gods have ordained for us. We should be okay. What is that? What is that in the wall over there? Is the game gonna even let me go look? That is odd. Could just be some sort of stone, I guess. Alright, I guess we're gonna run across the other party now, and we're all just gonna have to shake hands and agree that, you know what? We're mates now. We're best buds. I mean, there'll be some warming up. There'll be some moments of tension between the group as our different ideologies clash. Oh no! Guess they knew we'd come here. You're the ones that raided the colony! I ain't letting you get away. Oh! Someone having real bad mood. But why? It's like nobody recognizes us. As of this moment, the point is moot. Clearly, we ought to prioritize our physical safety. But... Xena, come on! You don't want to get slaughtered by our allies, do you? I don't get it at all. But we can't go back to Colony Gamma with the things like this. Tyon, is there somewhere we can hide out? I suppose where we bade farewell to our new friends might do. Understood. Let's try to slow him down at most. Exactly my thoughts. How was that for sobbing? That was my best attempt at a basic sob. Alright, gang. Accumulating aggro will draw out enemies' attention towards you. Using strong attacks and healing arts will accumulate a lot of aggro, so keep that in mind. If an ally is under attack and at risk of becoming incapacitated, a good tactic is to accumulate aggro towards yourself so they can continue fighting. To show you which of your characters are being attacked by enemies, a red or blue thread will connect the enemy to the character they're attacking, the targeting line. When the character is an attacker or healer, the line is red. Unlike defenders, defense isn't their strong suit, so it's your cue to be careful. A blue line indicates the enemy's target is a defender. Defenders specialize in taking enemy attention and attacks, so they should do just fine in that situation. Absolutely. Classes from Kevesi and Agnes recharge their art gauges in different ways. Kevesi classes' arts gauge fill over time. Agnian classes' arts gauge fill by auto-attacking. Noah's team belongs to Kevesi and Mio's to Agnes. For Agnian classes, canceling auto-attacks into arts will boost the recharge quicker. Use this to your advantage. Yeah, I've played Xenoblade Chronicles too. I get how it works. Ooh, that's a brutal attack. Like that one. Oh, okay, we're not going into another cutscene, which is what I assumed. Alright, we're gonna follow the plot, don't you worry. In fact, I kind of want to get past them and get to that, but real quick, let's give this a shot. So we can open up this menu, and we can do show route, and I've accidentally done something with my camera there. There we go. I guess just moved it in and out is what I did. Oh, you can move it up and down as well. Cool. Yeah, that was in 2. It was not an X, though, and it was. I think you could do it from the main menu, but then you have to then go out of the menu and into the game to see how it looks, and that's just dumb. I'm trying to skirt around these guys. I'm trying to not get involved. Hey, you get your eyes over here, sir. Attack me, the young innocent girl. There's an irony to the fact that I'm a cat girl and I'm fighting dog creatures. What that irony is, I couldn't tell you because I don't know what irony is, but there's something there. Also, is that the path we were just on earlier? I think it was. So yeah, I guess we're going to be approaching in the other direction, the direction the game would not let me go previously, which explains why the game wouldn't let me go this way, because that would be a little bit weird if we came this way and then just came across these guys being chased by their own. Yeah, it makes sense. Also, yeah, look at that. So there's the route we need to follow. If we ever get super lost, I guess we can just navigate our way back over to there. See, we were just down here at this pool. I forgot what the red exclamation mark means. We're gonna go down here and fight this guy just so I can find out. This is basically an amalgamation of a rock and a crab. It's like what would happen if the two had a baby together. And it's really annoying to fight because it keeps going into rock mode and you can't do damage against it. I mean, we got there in the end. We conquered the darn thing. We got 250 times the XP. I hope that transfers over to... I mean, I think we were all level 12 in the Kevesi party as well, correct? So, yeah. It looks like XP and levels all do transfer over. Alright, well, we're down here, so we might as well fight this guy while we're in the area.
Did you see me in action, Mimi? Sure I did, Sana. You look great.
Oh. They're very complimentary towards one another. I appreciate that. Okay, back on the path. Back to the story. And we're back up here. See, that wasn't too long of a delay, was it? Now, we are going to have to negotiate our way around some vaults so I can get to whatever that treasure is over there, because you're crazy if you think I'm not... Oh, location discovered, vault layer. Alright, we're in the heart of enemy country at this point. We're gonna send this soldier off. Absolutely lovely. And then we're gonna storm the keep. Why are they guarding this treasure? Do they know what it is? Do they even care? Do they have any concept of what treasure is? Boy, we are tearing through guys, though. Are we super over level for all this? I guess so, yeah. They're all like level 8. That explains it. I thought I was just super efficient to combat. But no, we're just really over level. That's fine though. It makes the combat more quick and fun. So this is still a lesser Volf, which means that somewhere out there, potentially there is a greater Volf. And that is a scary concept. This is kind of a really fun class to play, because it's all just about whacking them as hard as you can and dealing really big damage numbers, and that's fun. And they've been conquered.
Right. We should move right away.
We should, you're right. We should move right over here to this container, open it up, and take all of the contents. Very good call, sir. Is that a greater Volf back here? No, it's just a lapdog Vise. Don't know what that means, but let's give it a red hot go. I just realized we are being timed on our performance here. Oh no. It's bringing in reinforcements. Okay, everyone, listen. Focus your attacks. Did we upset them? What a question to ask. Yeah, we just walked up to the big one and started punching, and I'm pretty sure we might have upset them. It's okay, though. It looks like he's only drawn in, like, a couple of helpers. I really wish you weren't attacking Tyon, though. If there's anything I could do to prevent that, I would. I'm trying to use all my big aggro arch, but it doesn't seem to care. Maybe I need to be attacking the other one with my aggro arch in order to draw its aggro. But I really want to focus on defeating this thing. But is that worth risking Tyon's life? Possibly. I mean, as long as I get this thing killed, it's not like Tyon's our healer, right? I mean, we'll probably be fine so long as Senna doesn't die, or Senna even. Although Senna's not our healer either, are they? I thought Senna... Oh, Tyon's our healer. Oh. Okay, no, that makes sense then, I guess. I'm doing my best here, Tyon! Well, there goes Tyon. Mistakes were made. Really big and bad mistakes were made here. Oh, there's only one left. What if we just ran away, though? Like, what if we just... I don't know if we can defeat one without a healer, because we're kind of in a rough spot already. We're not giving up. We are Agnian and we are proud. We are Agnian and we are proud. There's another one. Okay, we got healed from that, though. I think we can manage this scene. I think we've got this. For Tyon. Oh, there's another one. Oh, how long can this go on for? Also, did you just whack this thing with a hammer and, like, knock out all of its damage? Hot dang, Cena. I think so long as we defeat this one without drawing any more attention, we should be okay. Hopefully. There we go. Refighting unique monsters. Once you have defeated a unique monster, they will leave behind a grave. Check their grave with A, and you'll be able to fight the monster again. I think it'll also tell us how quickly we defeated them if we check it with A. Yeah, 1 minute, 20 seconds. No, we're not going to get sloppy, and we're not going to do it again. We're going to carry on. Oh, gosh darn it. Everything in this world wants us dead, and I don't understand it. Even the bugs! Even the bugs want us dead! We're going to go around. We're not going to follow the trail on the ground because I can't be bothered, because I know where that trail leads. It leads into fighting every single monster with breath in its lungs. We're going to just go past them. Hey guys, how you doing?
What?
You lot.
Much as I love a friendly reunion,
was that transition?
what exactly are we doing here?
Yeah, beats me. I'm starting to get antsy here.
What he said.
And how do you suppose we feel?
Tyon, don't be like this. Reel it in a little.
You guys who want to survive, live on, hold the torch.
Good question.
What?
Guys, let's live. Let's survive.
What kind of pep talk is that? Of course we're gonna survive.
Well then, we know where to go. The city.
The sit? What are you even...
In the eyes of the world at large, we're outlaws now. We can't go back to the colony.
The soldiers. Their irises glowed blood red, just like his did.
Right. I remember.
This is just conjecture, but what if those soldiers are perceiving us as enemies?
Because of the red irises.
Correct.
But what's even up with the colony? Did that freak do that? How?
We don't know the method, but it's logical to think he did something.
That's exactly right. That's it. So instead of going off our separate ways, we stand a better chance if we all work together. Right?
I suppose I can't deny that.
If we are going to be running, we might as well have some kind of aim, right? People on opposite sides, working together. Do you see?
You're saying we can survive that way?
Dude, what are we doing about the homecoming?
Lance, are you being serious? Come on, you have to understand. If you still want to go after all this, I won't stop you. But before you do, you'll have to kill our friends here. Is that even how our lives are supposed to go?
Remember that ceremony long ago?
But after our homecoming, what's left?
Well, think of the praise they got up there, up on that shining platform.
To me, it was like a pillar of husks. Terrible altar, built upon countless lives. You want that as your legacy? You're really okay with that?
Well, what do you want me to do?
I can't answer that for you. I don't know everything. But we need answers. I say we go out and find them. I want to know, why were we entrusted with these powers? What did he mean by the real enemy?
So, the city.
Yeah,
What did he say? A land pierced by a great sword? Oh, right. That sword. You know, that massive one way down south.
Hey!
Defeat the real enemy and restore the world to order. Well then, I guess you can count me in.
Mio?
I think I'd like to trust that man. Besides, how can we even fight anymore after all we've been through?
They're the enemy.
They were the enemy. Okay, I'm with Mimi on this one.
It may be to our advantage. I'll admit that, at least.
Oi, what's that look for? Don't just stare at me. It's creepy.
we're gonna need an answer soon.
Do I even have a choice?
Not really. Either you go with us or you go alone. Those are your only options. at the
Guess
mo.
there's nothing for it.
Good. My name's Noah. Colony 9, Special Forces Unit. As you know, I'm an officer. These three, Lance, Uni, and Riku, are my long-term friends. Oh, and this is my passion. Someday I'd like to play my own melodies. Not just the same old music that I learned in training. Okay,
What is this? Feels like a surprise inspection or something.
it'll help in the long run.
Come on, man. Really?
I'm called Mio. I'm an officer in Colony Gamma's musical unit. I can do the 100 metri in 7 seconds. Pretty quick on my toes, I guess.
You go, girl.
And I keep a diary. I like writing down what happens. I never miss a single day.
This will be an interesting
Uni's the
entry.
name. Special Forces Unit, Colony 9. We act as Noah's escort. Me and the boys, inseparable since we left the pod. My special move's Group Heal. It's great at healing my allies all at once. My hobby? Collecting fortune clovers, I guess.
And I'm Senna. I've been Mia's roomie, ever since I was posted to Colony Gamma. My special move... I'm just crazy strong, I guess. I don't look it, but I can lift far more than my own weight.
She's like a little
My
ant.
hobby is lifting.
Oh, there you go, Lance. Got a muscle buddy.
Well, I'm Tyon. I'm part of operations and planning in Colony Gamma's survey branch. For this mission, I was assigned as support for the Offseer.
And go on. Your special move?
I don't
Yeah,
have
tell
a
us about your
special
origami.
move. What's the point? Why share details like that? I don't have hobbies.
Wow, Colony dull.
Riku. In Colony 9, Riku was head of maintenance and crafting. And these are attendants of Riku. They at your disposal.
What's this attendance crap?
I'm Manana. Manana was cookie pond in Colony of Mio and others. Manana master of food, stews, baked goods, fry-ups. Can even cook up a mean Gonzalez eyeball.
Eyeball?
I didn't realize both Agnes and Kevis assigned Nop onto their off-seer squads. Weird coincidence, huh?
Yeah, wouldn't have expected similarities there.
Yeah, it's a bit sus, isn't it?
Come on.
My name's Lance. I'm from the same colony as Noah. I work as the unit's defense. My special move... you figure it out. Ugh. Do we have to do this rubbish?
Just
At some
bear with
point,
us.
we're all going to be
We can
fighting
plan,
something, and this is
now
going to
that
be
you've
good
joined.
information to have.
So you're acting like we're a team already? Ugh. Spock's alive. Fine then, I'm with you.
You totally sure?
What else do I do? Not like we've got much choice. So, what's our angle?
We have made some distance, but we're still in the colony's search zone. Luckily, we don't have any colonies south of here. And you?
We shouldn't have any colonies mobilized either. So we go south then.
Yeah. What are you doing there?
Well, our clothes are pretty filthy. Just wondered if there was
Ooh.
anything to change into.
We're getting our new duds!
Fashion and utility.
I need a change of clothes too. 'Cause these are, yeah.
Don't stop at clothes. Have a look around. Take anything that could come in useful.
Yeah, no one's coming back for this stuff. They're all dead. We sort of saw to that
Is there
earlier.
anything we could use?
What's in store for us, do you think? Actually, scratch that. You're probably as in the dark as any of us, Noah. Yeah, well, thanks for that vote of confidence. Lance, are you staring at Cena? What's going on here? Ah, spark it all. Never rains, but it pours, eh? Cena? Doesn't look like there's much we can make use of here.
Are these his dog tags?
Guernica, Vandam.
Guernica.
I guess that's his name.
That's great.
Huh?
I kind of hated the idea of not even knowing who he was.
Right, yeah. Let's remember him as the man who gave us a goal and the ability to choose.
Yeah.
Well, that was lovely. Absolutely. I don't know if I really need to have my route shown to me. I think I can probably work it out from here. How we doing, Riku? Proper hunting now, Noah. This no time for tomfooling. We're just gonna ignore this thing here on the ground? I guess it's been spent up by turning us into Ouroboros. I'm sure that wasn't really the plan to begin with, but here we are. Where is the other Nopon and Taion? We'll come back to you, I promise. Hold on just a tick. Manana looking for foodstuffs. Okay, well, good luck with that. Taion? We couldn't have foreseen that events would take this particular turn. I don't know. Maybe in our wildest dreams we might have. Then we'll come back to Mio. We should gather up anything that looks useful for the road ahead. Yes, we should. You're absolutely right about that.
Hey, these are all clothing containers.
Cooking ingredients here.
This man has checked one container and has declared that they all have clothing.
Not exactly equipped to match our setup. We'll just have to deal.
What's with the frown? Have they got nothing in your size?
Well, this fabric is awfully thin. It doesn't seem very reliable.
You can't expect luxury, can you? Bound to be better than nothing. Unless you're happy with what you have now?
No, I'll wear it. We all have to make sacrifices.
Ooh, I might be able to rock this jacket.
Maybe I'll go for this one. I like the colours.
Not exactly the freshest threads, eh?
Maybe it's on the old side, but there's no tears. It'll be fine.
They've got lots of funny designs here, huh?
They sure do. Some of the stuff's like, how do you even put it on?
Hey, don't peek, sir.
Pretty easy to move in this. Score.
Oh, yeah? Are there any more of those?
Sorry, just this.
Oh, shoot.
Caught!
What is it?
Busted!
Not gonna change?
Huh? Yeah, hang on.
Checking out the
Still
cat
gotta,
girl.
Change my boots, I guess.
Your boots? You'll need a hand with those, yeah?
Wait, I can help.
What spooked them? They could have just changed here.
They went pretty far off, huh?
Suddenly aware of the female form. That was great. That was fantastic.
Is that...
Yeah. My time left. Think about it. Wouldn't want to lose track of time and just run out. Today, it's exactly 3 months. 3 more months. And then I'll be gone from this world. I've thought about this a lot. About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind. I've sent off so many who felt the same.
I see. So that's why you trusted that guy. You hope to live more?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. But you and me, just talking like this, I think that's kind of amazing. And if there really is hope in that place that the man mentioned...
Is that what you'd want for a legacy?
Weird question.
Those who can leave their legacy, are they content at the end?
Huh?
And the ones left behind, can they really come to terms with that?
That's food for thought. Huh.
I think about it all the time. What we leave when we're gone. What that connection truly means.
Connection, eh? Heavy stuff.
Yeah. That's life, I guess.
Eh? Who was that? Will you save the game? Well, yes, of course I will. Don't need to ask me silly questions like that.
It's good to keep a record.
Oh my gosh, wait, already fourth? Okay. Okay. I didn't realize.
Working together as a team. Tyon seems a little dissatisfied. But at the time, his thinking was quite aligned with mine. Finding a path that lets us all live. I will make that my mission.
Stop crying, Lance! It won't change anything! For now, just run! Run with all the breath you have!
Noah, over here! We can go through here, and then we're out!
All right.
Oh no!
Sparks! We almost made it!
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Oh, geez, it was so quiet. I wonder if the sound cut out.
Huh? If I'd been just a bit faster, I could have saved many more lives. Who are? I'm Ethel, from Colony 4.
Silvercoat Ethel. She pushed her colony all the way to rank silver, and in her 3rd term at that.
Some do call me that. However, a person's worth isn't in their colour, it's here.
In their breasts? Noah took it. He took a note of that. He's gonna remember that.
Nice blade you've got.
Oh, she saunters, don't she? Still confused about the timeline of events. Oh, okay. I don't know why I just assumed that this was for the trailer only and would have no bearing in the actual story.
Tough guys, eh? It's a wild ride, this passage of fate.
Hey!
We got ourselves a nice little awakening.
He said the line!
You were all talk when you left here, but you've nothing to show for it, Dee.
Oh, spare me, P. After all, I did precisely what I was meant to do.
So, about that huge bet of yours, pray tell us who won.
A draw, I think. And with 2 whole colonies on the field. We should have sallied forth in the first place. The whole thing would have been done by tea time.
It was Jay who insisted on it. I thought that had already been communicated.
In that case, I believe it's my turn next.
H, I'm pretty sure you already had your kicks the other day when you wiped out Colony 8, no? Surely the turn is mine.
Honestly, you make more noise than the rabble at a feast.
Zed!
Even if you did stop its raging flow, it will soon burst through. All it takes is the slightest fissure.
And that is fate. I've told you before, haven't I? D.
The gang's all here again.
What? What?
Kay, will you go?
What?
If you say I go, I go.
Well then, let us see how far the flow brings them this time.
Okay. Well. Everyone tracking? Everyone following what's happening? Good. Me too. I'm fully in understanding of everything we just witnessed. I did not expect that.
Yeah!
Oh, this is fantastic. I love this.